3 ways to deal with judgment as highly sensitive people. Now, I wanted to share this with you today because I've personally been on the receiving end of a lot of criticism and judgment recently here on social media. My Instagram following has gone from 6,000 to 22,000 in less than a week, which has been absolutely incredible, meaning I get to reach so many more people, so many more empaths and highly sensitive people, and help more people heal, which is absolutely amazing. But on the flip side of things, it's also meant being on the receiving end of a lot more judgment. Now, for many years now, I've been quite good at handling criticism. I've done the deep inner work and I am no longer affected by it in the way that I used to be several years ago. But I also did always wonder if that would still be the case if my following were to grow and if I would be exposed to online trolls. Because we hear so much about this, right? And it's just always got me questioning how I would handle it in these situations. And now that it's happened to me, I actually really surprised myself with how little it actually affected me in the end. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been some pretty harsh and cruel comments that did shock me at times, but the difference is that I haven't been taking them personally. And I can, in all honesty, say that it hasn't always been this way for me, especially as a highly sensitive person. So if you're struggling right now, then please don't feel discouraged. I've been where you are at right now too. And that is why I now work with highly sensitive people to help them overcome it as well. And I see a lot of highly sensitive people believing that taking things personally is part of who they are, that it's part of the trait. But what that belief does is that it keeps us in a fixed mindset. It means that we are subconsciously choosing to remain stuck in this false belief that we cannot learn how to manage dealing with criticism and that it's the world around us that needs to change. So it keeps us in a victim mindset where there's no room to grow and no room to improve. And yes, I do agree that the world should be more empathetic, but what others do is not and will never be in our control. And we shouldn't have to wait for the world to change for ourselves to make ourselves happy. So I'll now share with you the 3 ways that I personally deal with judgment so that it can hopefully help you on this journey. So number 1 is know yourself on such a deep level that nothing that anyone says will make you doubt yourself. So understand every single facet of the kind and sensitive person that you are so that you can develop that deep inner confidence in who you are. Number 2 is people often judge because their unhealed wounds have been triggered. And that's not our business to take on for them. Their healing is their responsibility, not ours. And number 3 is send them healing, not hate. Holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So maintain your boundaries, but send them healing thoughts as well from a distance. They're probably suffering far more than we can ever imagine. What people tend to project out is only a reflection of what they hold within themselves. So did you find these 3 tips helpful? Let me know in the comments. And if you're finding it challenging, that's totally okay. Most of us need support and need guidance to help us heal and help us learn the tools that we need as highly sensitive people. And that's why I help my clients heal so that they don't get triggered by judgments. And I help them learn the tools so that they can live confidently as well, so that they believe in who they are on such a deep level that nothing can shake them. So if you want to get there too, I have just 1 spot left on the 6-month Empath Warrior program. So if you'd like to apply, just drop me a DM. See you soon.